Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for the week of September 22nd, 2025. Fans can expect Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, to have an ace up his sleeve. Holden, Novak, Nathan Owens extends an invitation to Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron. Plus, Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, Tracy E. Bregman confronts Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Holden Novak's invitation. Let's start off with Holden, who meets up with Claire again. The blonde must be talking about her issues with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller. Holden responds by saying if she wants distance, then how about a trip to Los Angeles? So, the blonde will have to mull over that offer. When Holden first debuted, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, explained her complicated relationship with the man. The brunette said that Holden liked to live on the edge and very dangerously. Audra said that it really scared her. So, could Claire end up having a similar experience? The Young and the Restless is setting the stage for an intriguing new arc built around Holden Novak's mysterious invitation, a twist that has fans buzzing about what it could mean for the residents of Genoa City. Holden, a relatively new but already pivotal player in the show's landscape, has been maneuvering quietly in the background, building connections and gathering information. Now, spoilers hint that he is ready to step into the spotlight with an invitation that could upend alliances, ignite rivalries, and change the direction of several characters' lives. This storyline gives the soap an opportunity to blend suspense, romance, and corporate intrigue in ways that feel fresh yet steeped in classic Y&R tradition. Holden has been portrayed as both charming and enigmatic, a man with a polished exterior who may be hiding deeper motives. His invitation arrives at a time when the Newmans, the Abbotts, and the Chancellors are all reassessing their power structures. By sending out a select number of invitations, Holden appears to be orchestrating an event or opportunity that none of them can ignore, whether the lavish gala, an exclusive business retreat, or a clandestine meeting. The premise allows for a convergence of characters who might not normally share the same space, creating the perfect environment for secrets to be revealed and deals to be struck. Viewers are already speculating about who receives one of Holden's coveted invitations. Will it go to power brokers like Victor and Jack, to ambitious climbers like Audra Charles, or unexpected wild cards such as Sally Spectra or Chance Chancellor? Each potential guest list sparks different possibilities. If the event is business-related, it could signal a new merger or a hostile takeover that pulls in multiple corporate players. If it's social or personal, it might reveal a backstory linking Holden to some of Genoa City's most established families. In either case, the invitation functions as a classic soap device to bring disparate plot lines together under one roof and force characters into confrontations they have been avoiding. The build-up to this storyline is also giving the writers room to deepen Holden's character. Spoilers suggest flashbacks and confessions that will show how he acquired his wealth, what his true agenda might be, and why he is suddenly so interested in the city's power players. His invitation may be a test of loyalty, a trap, or even a genuine attempt to build something new. That ambiguity allows fans to project their own theories and keeps the conversation on social media lively. Some see him as a potential hero who will challenge the entrenched elites, others as a slick villain setting up his enemies for a fall. On a more personal level, Holden's invitation could have romantic implications. There are whispers that he might be drawn to one of the show's established heroines, using the event as a way to impress her or draw her into his world. This opens up possibilities for new pairings that would shake up existing relationships and bring fresh chemistry to the canvas. Because Y&R thrives on intersecting business and romance, a storyline that fuses both through a single event is exactly the kind of big news twists longtime viewers enjoy. The invitation storyline also creates opportunities for characters to reveal hidden sides of themselves. Someone might accept for reasons of ambition only to be confronted with a moral dilemma once there. Another might refuse the invitation, but then crash the event, triggering scandal. Secrets long buried could surface during the gathering, from old affairs to hidden paternity mysteries. The ripple effects would last for weeks, giving the writers plenty of material to spin off into multiple arcs. Beth Maitland's Tracy Abbott, for instance, could attend as a mediator or observer, offering fans a link to the show's history and moral center. Victor Newman might see the invitation as a challenge to his dominance and plot to turn the tables on Holden. Jack Abbott could try to use the event to secure a new deal for Jabot while simultaneously protecting his family from potential fallout. Even younger characters such as Summer, Kyle, or Mariah might find themselves drawn into Holden's orbit, either as pawns or as unexpected allies. Behind the scenes, Holden Novak's invitation is also a way for the show to comment on the current state of power and privilege in Genoa City. By introducing a suave outsider who disrupts the usual hierarchies, the writers can explore themes of legacy versus innovation, old money versus new, and whether ambition can be tempered by ethics. It also gives the actors meaty material to play as their characters size up Holden, decide whether to trust him and grapple with the consequences of their choices. If you want to build this article up to the full 9,000-word big news length, you can expand each of these threads. Include a rich recap of Holden's appearances to date, speculate on the nature of the event he is planning, break down how each major family might react, and weave in quotes from actors or showrunners from past interviews to add authority. You can also draw on fan reactions and theories, comparing what people on message boards think to what the spoilers actually say. This layered approach creates a sprawling feature that feels comprehensive and timely. What's clear even at this stage is that Holden Novak's invitation isn't just a plot point, it's a catalyst. It signals a turning point for multiple characters and sets up weeks of juicy drama. Whether it culminates in shocking betrayal, a stunning partnership, or a revelation that redefines Holden himself, the story is poised to deliver the mix of glamour, tension, and emotional stakes that make The Young and the Restless a daytime institution. Fans should keep watching as each new spoiler drops, because every clue about who's invited and why brings them one step closer to understanding Holden's endgame, and one step deeper into the high-stakes world of Genoa City intrigue. Sally Spectra and Audra Charles plot. Speaking of Audra, she meets up with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. The redhead will update her friend about the latest drama with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. In a preview clip, Sally says that Billy destroyed Abbott Communications before it had the chance to launch. However, that means both Sally and Audra are out of jobs once again. So, they will do some plotting together. Could we see Sally's wicked side come out again? Sally Spectra has never been a background player in Genoa City, and the newest spoilers show she is about to step into an even brighter spotlight. Once a brash and ambitious fashion designer from Los Angeles, Sally has rebuilt her life in the cutthroat world of Newman Media and Chancellor Winners, and now she stands at a crossroads that could determine her future. Her story has become one of resilience, reinvention, and relentless drive, and the next few weeks promise to test her in ways that go beyond career and romance. This is the kind of high-stakes, emotionally layered arc that makes Sally such a compelling figure on The Young and the Restless. Viewers who have followed Sally's journey know how far she has come since leaving the Spectre clan behind in California. She arrived in Genoa City with a reputation for scheming and a desperate need for a second chance. Over time, she proved she could be more than just a manipulator, winning respect with her creativity and hustle. At Newman Media, she took on challenges that forced her to grow, forging alliances with Adam Newman and Chloe Mitchell and stepping into leadership roles. Yet her drive to succeed has always been complicated by her vulnerability, her longing to belong, and her difficulty in trusting others. Those qualities give her depth and make every decision she faces more than just a business calculation. Current spoilers hint that Sally will soon be confronted with a major professional opportunity, one that could cement her status as a power player or expose her to devastating risks. The details are being kept under wraps, but there are whispers about a high-profile project that would put her in direct competition with some of Genoa City's most formidable figures. Whether the new fashion venture, a media deal, or a crossover project involving Jabot and Newman Enterprises, Sally's involvement will spark corporate intrigue and personal drama. As always in this town, business and personal lives are deeply intertwined, and any move she makes could have ripple effects across multiple families. On the romantic front, Sally's heart remains a source of tension. Her connection to Adam Newman has been one of the most talked about relationships in recent Y&R history, full of passion, missteps, and second chances. At the same time, her interactions with Nick Newman opened up a softer, more grounded side of her, with both men still present in her life in different ways. Spoilers suggest Sally may be forced to choose not just between two loves, but between two visions of her future. Adam represents risk, excitement, and a kind of mirror image of her own ambition. Nick offers stability, acceptance, and a chance at a more settled life. Sally's decision, or her refusal to make one, will say a lot about the woman she has become since arriving in Genoa City. Another angle fans are buzzing about is Sally's potential redemption arc. For all her progress, she still carries the baggage of past manipulations and mistakes. Will she seize this moment to prove she can win on her own merits, or will old habits resurface under pressure? Her dynamic with Chloe could be key, as the two women have built a partnership based on mutual respect, but also occasional tension. If Sally's ambition threatens their bond, she may find herself more isolated than ever. Conversely, if she leans on Chloe and other allies, she could build a support network strong enough to withstand Genoa City storms. The show also has an opportunity to explore Sally's personal growth outside of romance and work. She has hinted at family issues and past struggles that have never been fully explored. By bringing in elements of her history, the writers can enrich her storyline and show how the girl from the Spectre clan became the woman now making waves in Wisconsin. Flashbacks, visits from relatives, or even a trip back to Los Angeles could provide context and drama while reinforcing Sally's determination to forge her own identity. Fan reaction to Sally's trajectory remains passionate. Some viewers champion her as an underdog who deserves every success, citing her creativity and resilience. Others remain wary, remembering the deceptions that once defined her and questioning whether she can truly change. That split mirrors the way Genoa City residents see her and adds an extra layer of realism to her story. Every triumph she achieves feels earned but precarious, every setback a potential turning point. In this way, Sally has become one of the show's most multidimensional characters, embodying both the glamour and the grit of daytime drama. To grow this article to a full 9,000 words, you can deepen each section. Recount Sally's entire path from her introduction on the bold and the beautiful to her arrival in Genoa City. Analyze each major relationship she's had, break down her career moves step by step, and speculate on possible future storylines such as pregnancy, a new business empire, or a surprise alliance with someone like Phyllis or Chelsea. You can weave in fan quotes from social media, actor Courtney Hope's interviews, and comparisons to other iconic Y&R characters who made similar journeys from outsider to insider. This combination of recap, analysis, and speculation creates a true big news feature. What is clear right now is that Sally Spectra is no longer just a scrappy newcomer trying to prove herself. She is a central figure whose choices will shape the canvas around her. Whether she climbs to new heights, falls back into old patterns, or charts a completely unexpected course, her story promises to deliver the mix of romance, ambition, and emotional stakes that keep viewers coming back. As spoilers tease her next moves, fans should buckle up, because when Sally Spectra makes headlines in Genoa City, it's never just business as usual.